Good afternoon. P for Passionate World Talk Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network, LLC. And today, I, Lillian Cauldwell, is the only remaining host that is still healthy to present this program. Lisa Skinner was felled by visitation with her grandkids and got the flu. And Betsy is away dealing with her house. So today we are going to discuss scams. We all remember the poem, Christmas is coming, the geese is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. Well, the pennies that people are now providing into the hat are called scams. And the AARP has put out a bulletin on scams, not only on the internet, but also on holiday scams. Today, we are going to discuss the scams or what they call fraud. They provide you with a visual guide to fraud. In case you're interested, that's what we're going to be discussing. So, one of the scams or fraud you may or may not be aware of came from my station manager this morning. She told me that when she was on the internet doing the blog, all of a sudden text appeared on the screen saying, "Can we help you?" If a stranger or text appears on your screen and you didn't invite them in, delete them immediately and contact whoever you need to contact. If you go on Google and say, I got a text from somebody, from a stranger, who do I report it to? And you Google it, you will get an answer and immediately take care of it. Because if you let it go, they'll keep on repeating it. So let's see what the AARP has to say. Texts from strangers. When you get a phone text from someone you don't know, I always delete it. What do? A natural, polite instinct is to respond with, "I'm sorry, you have the wrong person." But you have to be careful because that will open the door to fraud. Remember that story a couple of weeks ago that circulated when somebody would call you up and the first thing out of their lips were, "Can you hear me?" And you were told not to say, "Yes, I can hear you," because that would immediately give them access to all your personal information. Well, this works the same way. You should delete the text and mark it as junk to block it from further contact. Even if it was an honest mistake, it's safe for you not to answer. Another item showing up now are fake business emails. If you receive an email from Amazon or Netflix, Walmart, or another retailer or service provider claiming there is a suspicious purchase on your account, let me tell you what I do. I get out their phone number and I call them up concerning my account to verify whether or not this is a real email from the retailer or service provider, or is it a mistake? And AARP says the same thing. Do not respond or call the number listed, or that's locked into your account. Or the other option is what I said. Go to the organization's website, find its customer service number, and call. Crooks replicate big brand emails and links that take you to a fraudulent website where they seek personal information or some kind of payment. For example, you may receive something from Amazon that says your account is locked. You go and call up Amazon, their customer support, and find out and verify it. You just can't take things at face value anymore. Show some respect for yourself and call. What is it, 5 minutes at most? 10 if you're put on hold? You leave your number, they'll call you back so you don't wait most of the day for them to return their call. Protect yourself. Gift cards. Consumers lose $228 million in gift card scams in 2022, says the Federal Trade Commission. Scammers prefer them because they have fewer protection for buyers. Let me tell you something. I bought some gift cards for my grandkids, got some. They're a lot easier for presents. Well, once you have them activated by the cashier, if the amount does not charge and you cannot get the amount that you asked for, it's too bad. You have to lose it. So make sure that you know who you're buying those gift cards for. In fact, whether you buy them at Best Buy or Rite Aid or CVS or at Giants, they'll ask you, especially if the amount is $50 and higher, do you know the person whom you are buying those gift cards for? And if you say no, don't buy them. And you have to be careful. There's several firms in India that come on and they take over your computer and tell you if you try anything funny, you'll lose everything on your computer. Don't believe them. Just turn off your computer, call up the Geek Squad, and they will tell you what you need to do. You do not have to be at the mercy of these guys. Going back to the gift cards, once you buy one and it's activated, you can't get your money back. So don't bring your cell phone with you, take a picture, and then send it off to somebody you don't know. That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to react with your stomach, with your emotions, not with your brain. Think it through. Call up the AARP. Call up somebody who you trust and say, this is what's happening. Another one is you receive a phone call and they say, Grandma, I've been arrested. Or Grandma, I've been locked out of the house. Or Grandma, I need some money. You know your grandchild. Call them up. Call up their parents and say, is Jim Blow down in the police station because he committed a crime? Don't react immediately. Think it through. The crooks depend on you to act immediately. But don't. Take a deep breath and ask yourself realistically. You know what your grandkids do or don't do. And they're not going to call you up at 2 o'clock in the morning asking money for jail when the only call they should be making to is a lawyer. Another kind. A text about your Netflix account being suspended. And the AARP asks, did you get an email or text about your Netflix or other streaming service being suspended? You might be freaked out. But again, Netflix, Amazon, they all have customer service numbers. Call them up. For the last 3 months, I've been receiving notices that my Prime membership is canceled. It ran out of time. Well, guess what? I checked it out and I renewed for 2024. So it shouldn't be lapsed until June of 2024. I thought it out, and that's what you need to do. These folks are counting on your flight immediately, that old caveman risk thing. Well, don't give them the satisfaction. Take a deep breath, remove yourself from the situation, and then call somebody you trust before you react. Car warranty offers. Criminals prey on our anxiety about facing warranties. Often these scams come via phone call, but they can also come email or mail. Federal regulators have shut down these groups that have stolen hundreds of millions of dollars through deceptive auto warranties. But there's still others that are out there. There are a lot of other companies that promise you if you sign up with them before your car explodes or you lose a transmission, they'll cover everything. Go to your local garage and ask them. Call up your local garage and ask them. I asked at mine and they told me ABC 123. And you need to do that. Do not react immediately. Take a step back, count to 20, call a family member, call the police, but find out your facts before you react. Thank you very much for joining me on Lest We Forget Historical. You can hear these programs on youtube.com/PWR Network _PW Talk Radio, twitter.com/@PWTR, on https://passionateworldtalkradio.com, linkedin.com/Lillian Cauldwell. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to turn your clocks back. Or is that ahead? Let's see. Fall back, spring ahead. So we need to fall back. Back 1 hour. Have a great week. And I'll see you hopefully with Lisa Skinner and Betsy Russell next week at 3 o'clock. Thank you.